Okay, listen here. I just got done listening to the President of the United States, President Donald Trump, address the veterans of foreign wars. I gotta tell you, I heard some stuff. He actually got up on that stage and spoke to all these veterans, and he honored them. He honored them for their service. I mean, why would he do that? Why would he do that? Why would he? I mean, okay, so they put their lives on the line. So they sacrifice their lives for our freedoms. I mean, why would he do that? Military people they're nothing but baby killers, right? They're nothing but those that fight to take away the freedoms of other people in other countries. I mean, what is he doing? You know, and then he got up on that stage and he started saying all these things, like how he's going to be improving the veterans hospital benefits for veterans. I mean, making it easier for them to access the care that they need. I mean, seriously? I mean, how much is that going to cost? I mean, isn't there money that needs to be spent to study, you know, whether rabbits will breed if you give them broccoli instead of carrots or something? I mean, what is wrong with him? I mean, another thing he wants to do is he wants to say he's going to increase the salaries of all active military in the biggest raise that they've have ever had in the last 10 years. Where's this money coming from? I mean, there's so many things that we could do with that, like figuring out, all right, whether this bug over here, if you introduce it into another environment that is not its own, whether it can thrive. I mean, obviously, right? I mean, that's what you want. You need to spend your, because we need to know. You know, and then he said that he's going to make it easier for veterans to get the care that they need by not having to wait in line and wait for a doctor to see them for 2-3 weeks, even a month. He's going to make it easier for them to access doctors by going to someone that they need to see right away for a problem, and then it's going to be covered by the Veterans Administration. I mean, for sick soldiers, it's too much. And then he had the audacity to talk about the fact, all right, and he's going against the Democrats, who obviously have the best plan. You know, he makes these tax cuts, right, and it's helping the average person. But, you know, the Democrats know better, and they're the ones that want to vote to take it back. And, I mean, they're right? I mean, they're correct, right? I mean, who is he think? And then he's talking about giving even more tax cuts so people can have more money. Seriously, I mean, what is wrong with this guy? How are we going to pay for these tax cuts? I mean, that's what the liberals and Democrats always say. Then these rhino Republicans, how are we going to pay for the tax cuts? It's insane. I'm just going to have to sit here and accept another round of tax cuts and accept more money in my pocket. You're going to have to, you're going to have to accept more money in your pocket. Unbelievable. And then he starts talking about how he wants to level the playing field and actually get more money back from these countries that we've been sending billions and billions of dollars to, and bring that money back into the United States. I mean, seriously, those people have gotten used to that money. All right, you can't just go around taking $187 billion away from another country and bringing it back to your own to use on your own people. They're used to that money. I mean, come on, right? You know, and another thing. He is talking about toughening the borders and making sure that the criminals are kept out of this country. The criminals that ICE, you know, come on, that organization, right? ICE, right? I mean, what do they do? Enforce laws to make sure that illegal criminals don't cross the border, you know, and keep us safe? I mean, you know, everyone keeps their doors open and let anybody come into their house, right? I mean, obviously, anyone can walk into my house at any time, all right? At any time, it doesn't matter. They can just walk in willy-nilly. It doesn't matter, right? That's how most people are, right? Just open the border, let everybody come in. Let millions and millions of people, obviously, right? That's the best plan, right? We should, right? Flood our nation with millions and millions of people, and many of them not good guys, right? With no way of stopping them, right? It's just too much. You know? I mean, why would he say these things? These things, I mean, they're, you know, I mean, those that know best, all right, are saying that this guy is not for us, all right? He's not for us. But just seriously, I didn't vote for Trump. But every time he speaks, all right, I hear something different. Do you know they actually had the audacity to bring down unemployment levels for blacks and Hispanics? I'm a Hispanic. I'm in that category, all right? What is he doing? But I hear this man speak, and it always sounds hopeful. I get a tug in my heart, and just something rings sound. And I have a hard time believing all these things that people say about him. But here's the truth. Those that are awake and those that are awakening, our country is coming back. And it's up to each and every one of us to make sure that we take care of our own before we take care of others. All right? For far too long, we have been interested in the interest of other countries who hate us, who despise us, who take our money, and they do not reciprocate in any way. And we need to make that right. And this man is trying to do that. I would rather have someone that is a jerk, that stands up for me and you, than someone that is just going to be like, you will work out a deal after the presidency, or is wishy-washy, or is bowing to another person of stature, a president, a prime minister, bowing to them. No. Okay, we don't do that. We can respect other countries, but ultimately, the President of the United States is supposed to be interested in the interests of the American people. And that is what's happening. And you all that do not understand this need to wake up. And I don't care what you say about me. I could care less. The reality is this. Good things are happening. And they're going to happen to you, even if you don't believe. Even if you think that this man is the worst person ever. Just remember, when you're cashing your checks and there's more money in there, when you're driving on roads that have been improved, when technology is unleashed in this country that has been hidden from us for decades, and we receive the benefits of that, and we have better health, and we have better technology, and we have more money in our pockets, and we're able to do great things as a nation, just remember, even if you don't believe it, you will benefit from it. All right, that's all I got. Thank you very much. Love y'all. Peace out. Be true.